What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News, and today I want to discuss tonight's PFL 3 event. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, guys, getting right into it. PFL 3 of the 2023 season. It's a wrap and a pretty good, solid card all around after pretty lackluster PFL 1 and PFL 2 cards of the year. But the lightweights and the welterweights tonight, they really showed out. I'm not going to talk about all the fights tonight, but I'm going to talk about some of the ones that really stood out to me. And starting at the top, we got Natan Schultz defeating Stevie Ray by unanimous decision, where he absolutely dominated him from start to finish. Looked bigger, looked stronger, looked faster, beating him up on the feet, beating him up on the ground. Where Natan really looked like a welterweight out there, as to where Stevie Ray looked like a featherweight out there. He was just getting bullied from start to finish. Beat up, his face was swollen by the end of the first round. Natan went out there, made a real heavy statement that he's still in it in the lightweight division for PFL. Stevie Ray, that's 2 in a row for him. I think he definitely has the ability to get it back on the right track, but maybe he can get a fresh paint of coat down at featherweight. I know he's kind of in it for the tournament here this year, but maybe if he can kind of get out of this unscathed and kind of have a solid go of it, maybe he can start fresh next year at featherweight. I'd like to see that happen for him. Next, we had OAM, Olivier Aubin-Mercier, 2022's champion at lightweight, defeated Shane Burgos in Shane Burgos' PFL debut after kind of leaving to UFC in a really weird snafu situation, right? Where OAM, he just went out there and I wouldn't say he dominated the fight, but he put on more pressure. He was sharper. He utilized a really solid jab. His cage fighting, his cage work, right? His ability to be the backpack on Shane in the second and the third rounds. He was just able to mix it up so well and not let the moment get to him, stay cool, calm, and collect the entire time, and just stayed sharp. He was throwing so much at Shane, a variety of strikes, a variety of looks, changing his levels constantly, where Shane, he was just kind of having to react to him the entire time, and he wasn't really able to get it going. And you could see the frustration mount on him and build on his face. And at the end of the third, towards the end of the third round, where he was wearing OAM on his back, he was kind of, you could see his frustration. He was talking to the ref like, hey, he's not doing anything, he's not working with it. He was trying to get some sort of separation. He was eventually able to find it on his own at the very end of the third round, but it was just a little too late. But he was landing some power on OAM, who was very gassed at the end of that third round. So you saw at the end of the fight, Shane, he was kind of going 5 rounds, 5 rounds, 5 rounds. He wanted 5 rounds because he knew that fight was going any longer. If that was a main event, it probably would have been a long night for OAM. But OAM, first 3 rounds, it was a 3-round fight. He went out there, put on a phenomenal performance to cap off after winning the 2022 lightweight title. So he started off on a really good note. Shane, you still look good, buddy. On to the next one, man. Next, we had Clay Collard defeating Yamato Nishikawa. Sorry, that took me a second. Yamato Nishikawa. Clay went out there and put on a masterclass performance, but those leg kicks started to mount for him. I mean, it looked like he got hit with like 45 leg kicks in that, where he wasn't really checking any of them. He was just going out there with no defense. He's like, what the fuck is defense? Threw that out the window, right? Any sort of game plan. He just went out there and just big brothered his opponent out there. Nishikawa, all respect to him, durable, chin, got a heart. He was able to find any sort of success that he could get. He was trying to find it, and he really did with those leg kicks. I mean, he was damaging Clay by the end of that second round, going into the third. I was thinking to myself, like, man, like, this guy, if he gets a TKO leg kick, a leg kick TKO on Clay Collard here, that would be one of the biggest comebacks in PFL history. So he showed a lot of heart, a lot of will, a lot of determination in that fight. He was definitely from start to finish trying to find a way to get that victory, trying to find that hole in Clay's game. But Clay, he was the more experienced fighter. Even though being 20 years old, Nishikawa had 30 fights on his resume. So yeah, experience-wise in cage fights, he's about the same as Clay Collard, but Clay's been out there with upper echelon guys, UFC fighters, boxers, everything. He's gone out there and fought the who's who of the lightweight division for years now. He's gone out there, fought Max Holloway. He's fought top level guys in boxing. He's got victories over Anthony Pettis. So Clay Collard, he's a fucking dog. And he's going to go out there and he's going to march forward each and every time out. He ain't scared of nobody. That's why I love watching Clay Collard fight. So Clay Collard, phenomenal victory. Can't wait to see what you're going to do next. And Nishikawa, hey man, you're young. Got a phenomenal talent. You got everything ahead of you. You got heart, will, determination. Clearly, you are willing to go out there and put everything on the line. I did not like, though, those 2 fake dick kicks where he kind of complained to get himself some time there. That didn't really look good on him, but he's young. He'll learn. And that was a pretty humbling experience, so I can't wait to see what he's going to do next as well. All right, guys, last but not least, Sadibou Sai in the main event took on Al Salawi and just completely melted him. Had, I think it was a body kick in the second round, just completely dusted him. He crumpled to the floor, and that was that. Sadibou Sai has shown such levels of, he's just growing more and more and more. And you just see it every single time he goes out there. The confidence, his ability to mix it up, his wrestling. Every time he goes out there, he just looks better and better and better. And guys like Sean Strickland, guys in the UFC who train with him over Extreme Couture, speak volumes of what he's been able to do and how far he's come since he started MMA. So another phenomenal performance for the welterweight champ as well. So both former champions went out there, had great performances tonight, got the W's. PFL 3 for 2023. Had a pretty good overall card. I didn't really get to catch all of it, which is why I kind of really just kind of stuck to the ones that I knew, the ones that I was able to really kind of sit down and watch fully. So guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the PFL so far this season. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, fight fans, Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go.